Kyle, watching you after the Phoenix win and championship, you pulled your helmet off, and a lot of us had the same face you did, like, did I just win this thing? When was that point where it's like, I actually did win this thing, but the surprise was still there? It was evident.
Yeah. I think it took a few minutes at least. I would say it was still all shock, when I was celebrating with the pit crew and team on the backstretch, and then I finally got to go to the front stretch. I think that's when it was kind of sinking in that, wow, this is sort of real. And then slowly it became more and more real. So just so shocking. And still, I would say even at this point right now, like I still can't believe. I mean, I can believe it, because it happened, but I just can't believe like how lucky we got in a sense of cautions falling at the right time, and then team doing a good job with pit calls, and then us just executing at a high level there those final 30 minutes of the race.
There was so much talk about Chase, Denny, and William. There wasn't a whole lot of chatter about you, but you just sat there. Was that part of the strategy, going, maybe I don't need to take the headlines during this race, let's just make sure we're there for that last lap?
Well, I mean, that's never part of the strategy. I think us in the 5 team, I love to go out there and dominate and lead a lot of laps and win by large margins and whatnot. But, I would just say that Sunday's race was kind of just our season really in a whole, or at least from the final 2/3 of the season. I feel like we just kind of quietly were, around and just quietly in the hunt. And then we were finally there to capitalize. And, we've had lots of top 5s, lots of top 10s, and a few wins and lots of laps led. But like, I just feel like it's been the quietest season of my career at Hendrick. So pretty unreal.
Full season points are the playoff points. Either way, you are still the champion. NASCAR has confirmed that. So with that, what do you say to the naysayers and just say, guys, what else can I do? Consistency wins, period. It always has.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really feel like I need or want to defend it. It doesn't. I would say if there was another format, you would probably call your races differently, so it would look different. It's hard to say, I scored the most points, and we would have played every team would have played every race exactly the same if it was a totally different format, which I don't think is the case. So I don't know. I don't really think there's any reason to defend it. But yeah, I'm just proud to be a champion and proud that in the fashion that we were able to, do it.
One thing that's been annoying me the last couple of days is the ESPNs, the Foxes, the bigger sports stick and ball shows haven't been giving you the credit that you deserve. Is there something that we as motorsports in general need to do better to get you guys on the front page after such a monumental day like Sunday?
I don't have a great answer for you because I haven't had the time to watch ESPN or watch these big networks and what they're saying, and ultimately it doesn't matter to me what they're saying, but I think our sports always been working hard to get us out into the mainstream and get the respect that we deserve and respect that we used to get, I feel like, as a sport. So I don't know. I think star power and big moments help that all out. So hopefully we can continue to build stars in our sport, and I think it'll all take care of itself.